In this video, I will be going over the installation process for Node.js and subsequently React. I will demonstrate how to create a starter React application using create React app package available from the Node package manager. To start off with, go to the website on a browser, nodejs.org. Now, in this demonstration, I will be downloading Node.js on a Windows platform, but one can do this similarly for a Mac OS platform. Download the LTS version of Node.js. Once it's downloaded, go ahead and open it up and install the software node.js. Go through the default setup process available. You may, if you want, optionally want install tools to compile native modules. One does not have to do that though. Once Node has been set up, click on Finish. And now Node has been successfully installed. If there are additional tools to be installed, this pop-up shows up, and it may install any additional tools. The optional build tools may take quite a while to load, so it might not be a good idea to actually install them. To ensure your Node.js has successfully installed on your machine, one can open up a command prompt. And in this case, I have opened up a Windows command prompt. And all I simply need to type is node-v, node space -v. And that tells me the current version of Node that is installed on this machine, indicating that Node.js has been successfully installed on my computer. The next thing one might want to do is to actually go ahead and create a directory where one is going to maintain React projects. In this case, I'm just going to do a dir statement and in my home directory, and I see that I have no directory specifically for React. So I'm going to just type mkdir, which is make directory React projects. Mkdir is going to make the directory React project, and it tells me that a subdirectory of file React project already exists. And so I will do cd React project and then dir, and we see that I might have already a React project over here. So I actually do have a React project directory under my local folder, and that is fine. So this is where I will be creating React projects. Excellent. Now the one thing we can do is open up Visual Studio Code. Once one opens up Visual Studio Code, we can view, and in this case, we want to view the terminal in Visual Studio Code. When we open up the terminal in Visual Studio Code, we see that we are in our user directory, in this case, c:users Nikhil Srinivasan, and I will be going into the directory cd React projects. If I do a dir over here, I see that I have one directory in here called to-do list, uh, and that's a project that I might have previously made. As one can see, this project was made last in 2019. Um, what one can do over here is now one can start using the Node package manager that we have installed Node, and we can use the Node package manager to uh, create a basic React application. The way one does this is by typing in the following statement, and that statement is npx space, and we are going to use a package called create react app. Create react app is a package that is available on the Node package environment. And what it does is it contains all the files, folders, subdirectories, and packages required for a very basic, very template uh, React application. This is the easiest way one can start creating React applications from scratch is by using the create React app approach. So we're going to be typing npx space create hyphen react hyphen app space followed by the project name that we intend uh, to have in this directory React projects. And so the project name, in this case, let's call this test project and hit enter. And so now we can see that we do have a restriction in here. I went to a default of using camel casing for test project. No capital letters are allowed, so I shall just change that back to test project all in lowercase. Hit enter. As mentioned earlier, this might take a little bit of time for the packages to be downloaded and installed within the project and subdirectory you specify. Once it goes through the process, uh, we should see the following set of instructions. Uh, these instructions indicate the kinds of operations we can perform, um, specifically building the project out, testing the project, injecting it. In this case, really what we want to do is we want to execute uh, the project. We want to start a local development server on our machine and see the code for this project and what this project contains. So we start by going into the directory of the test project. So type in cd test project, and we're going to be typing the next instruction, npm start, and hit enter. And once we hit enter, we see that we're going to have uh, a web server, a development server spinning up. And this development server is going to serve us the web page that is present in this project directory. And there we go. This is the template React app that is present in that folder, and we can edit a certain file and save it and to reload what we see on this page. So let's take a quick look at how we can do that. And so within your Visual Studio Code environment, use the Explorer window, and we can open up a folder. Specifically in this case, I want to open up on this PC's C drive, users, Nikhil Srinivasan. I'm going to come down to React project. And so I'm going to open up the React project, specifically the test project. Now, it might be that if you go back to your browser and hit refresh, that the site can't be reached anymore. And there's a specific reason for that. That's because the Visual Studio Code environment terminal that was actually running the development server, it shut down. So here's what we can do. We can pop open a new terminal at this very location, test project, and we can type in npm start to start up that server once again. There we go. We see the server once again. And as it says, if we edit the src app.js and save to reload, we might see something new displayed here. So we go to the src folder, we take a look at the file app.js, and we can see that this is a JavaScript file. Now, there's a lot of content over here, but let's do something very simple. Let's edit anything that is within this p tag. And so I'm going to, we're going to edit some content within the p tag. Specifically, I'm going to edit this. So I save it. Once I save it, please note that indicates that this code is compiling. And if we go back, and we see that the page has changed. This is a simple, small introduction on how to create a basic React application after installing Node.js.